Hi, welcome to Wise Guys. Electric charge, force, and the field. This session is talk about the electric charging. So there are 4 different ways electric charging. One is by friction, the second is by conduction, and third is by induction, and the fourth by polarization. Actually, it's charge separation polarization. So first we talk about charging by friction. So materials, they rubbing together. So for example, we have one is this is a hard rubber rod. This is a rubber rod. The hard rubber rod, and rubbing with fur. A piece of fur. This is fur. They rub each other. Then the rubber will attract the electron from fur, and finally the rubber rod get more electron, and the fur loses electrons and become positive. This is depends on which material is easier to attract electron. Before rubbering, both are neutral, have same equal number of positive charge and negative charge, and for both of them. After rubbering, the rubber attract electrons, so that's why they gain electron, and the fur loses electron. That's why rubber become negative, fur become positive. And if we have used the glass rod, rubbering with a piece of silk. This is silk. And that situation, and the glass rod will become positive, and the silk is negative. The reason is for silk is easier to attract and more electrons from glass rod. That's why silk gain electrons, and they have excess electron become negative, and the glass rod and loses electrons and become positive. When we talking about the charging, first also we need to make it clear the electron is moved, but the positive charge is not moved, because positive charge is, we're talking about proton, is bound in nuclear. That's why they have strong force, not move. And the electrons move around the nuclear and weaker force. It's easy to move. This is by charging by friction. Second way is charging by conduction. For example, if we rub the hard rubber rod with a fur, so the rubber rod has negative charge, and then we put the negative charge rubber rod and contact with this one, which is, this is as we know, this is a electric scope. Before, the rubber rod contact with the electric scope, and there is, in this way, is the metal ball. It's neutral. They have equal number positive charge and a negative charge, equal number positive, negative, positive and negative, positive and negative. That's why the leaves is not, it's just still closed, right? But because they have equal number of positive charge and negative charge. But after the rubber rod with negative charge, they touch, and the negative charge will repel the negative charge far away and attract the positive charge. So that's why this situation for the electric scope, they still have, before that they have equal number of positive charge and negative charge. After the negative rubber rod contact with the metal bubble, and then they attract the positive charge, and also they neutralize the positive charge, because negative and with positive they neutralized with positive and negative. That's why the electroscope, there has excess negative charge, and so that's why the leaf both negative, that's why leaf open, because negative with negative they repair each other, right? If you use silk to rub with glass rod, and the glass rod will carry positive charge, then use the positive glass rod to contact with this electroscope, then the positive charge on glass rod will neutralize with the negative charge on the electroscope, and the positive charge originally in electroscope will push away, right? So because this part also positive with negative, they neutralized, so, and the positive charge with positive charge they still repair, but that situation the electroscope will carry positive charge. This is the charging by conduction, also we say by contact each other. The third situation is charging by induction. Charging by induction means they're not touching. For example, this is a rubber rod with negative charge. Before the rubber rod is charged, so they have positive charge, let's say negative charge. So the electroscope, the leaf is not open because they have neutral, right? But now, if we let the rubber rod carry negative charge, when they close to electroscope, they push the negative charge away and attract the positive charge, which is closer to the rubber rod. So this situation for the electroscope still are neutral because they separate positive charge and negative charge on both sides. Then if we use finger to touch it, and what happens is this situation, the negative charge, they will move from and to your hand and to your ground, because you stand or you sit on the chair, you step on the ground, so to the ground. The negative charge will move from your body to the ground. So at that situation, after that one, you can see this situation, you can leave your fingers, right? And then that situation, you have positive charge, and you take this away, and then have positive charge. So this is positive charge, because negative charge moves from the metal and come to your finger and come to the ground. That's why this is become positive charge. So the negative charge, this rubber rod didn't touch it, but this is say by induction. So this situation we can see it's still the charge moves and the electron moves. The positive charge is the not move. And also by induction, if you use negative charge close to electroscope, the induced positive charge. But if you use charging by conduction, and you use negative charge rod contact with the electroscope, and then finally you got the negative charge, you get the negative charge. If you use positive glass rod and then touch the electroscope, you got the positive. That's different. So this is presented by wise guys. Thank you.